Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to you all for the official draw of the Davis Cup tie by BNP Paribas, the World Group playoff tie between Ukraine and Belgium. It is my honor and great pleasure to introduce you all the teams, starting from Team Belgium. Olivier Rochus, Steve Tarsis, Ruben Bemelans, David Coffin, and the captain of the Belgium team, Johan van Herk. The home team, Team Ukraine, Sergei Bubka, Denis Machanov, Ilya Marchenko, Sergei Stachovsky, captain of the Ukrainian team, Mikhail Filima. Before the actual draw is made, I would like to give the floor to the ITF representative, Mr. Jacques Dupré, the President of Tennis Europe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draw for the 2014 Davis Cup by BNP Paribas World Group playoff tie between Ukraine and Belgium. Davis Cup, with 122 nations entered this year, remains the largest annual international team competition in sport. The World Cup of tennis, with millions of fans around the world watching in person on television or via the internet and social media. There are many people who are responsible for the success of Davis Cup by BNP Paribas. First, of course, let me thank the players who accept the honor of competing for their countries, and particularly here in Tallinn this year, in spite of exceptional and regrettable circumstances. Thanks also to our outstanding sponsors, starting with BNP Paribas, title sponsor of Davis Cup since 2002, renewed through 2016. We would also like to acknowledge the support of our international sponsors, Rolex, Adecco, NH Hotels, and international partner, Wilson Sporting Goods. Davis Cup is also blessed with an excellent coverage of the event by the media. At last, I want to recognize our member associations, the stage ties around the world, and showcase tennis at the highest level. Particular thanks this week to the host nations, Ukraine, and his executive director, this evening, Zukin, and his team for the good staging of this tie with the help of the Estonian Tennis Federation because of the exceptional situations already mentioned. Thanks also to Mr. Yves Frezon, President of the Belgian Federation, and his team. Best of luck to both teams, and we look forward to a great weekend of tennis with the best sportive spirit. Before giving the floor to our referee, Mr. Roberto Ranieri, who will conduct the draw, I want to introduce the ITF team. The referee, Mr. Roberto Ranieri from Italy, the chair umpires, Mrs. Louise Azemaringel from Sweden, and Mr. Nico Elworth from Germany, and the ITF representative, Mr. Alex Hugh. Many thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Dupré. And now let's go to the actual draw, which is conducted by the referee of the tie, Mr. Roberto Ranieri.
Thank you, Marcos. Thank you, Jacques. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Davis Cup by BNP Paribas draw ceremony. So the captains have nominated their singles players, and these are for Ukraine, number 1 player Sergei Stachovsky, number 2 player Ilya Marchenko. For Belgium, number 1 player is David Goffin, number 2 player Steve Tarsis. As usual in Davis Cup on Friday, the number 1 player of each team will play with the number 2 player of the opposing team. So now we will draw one of these names, and the name drawn will be first to play on Friday. We will prepare. So, we invite Jacques to pick one ball, that we will decide the order of play for Friday. Thank you. This is the most difficult part. Take back the names. You did. Steve Darcy. Okay, so now on Friday, starting with the opening ceremony at 3:45 p.m. and the match at 4 o'clock, the first match will be between Sergei Stakhovsky and Steve Darcis, followed by Ilya Marchenko and David Goffin. On Saturday, the doubles match will be played starting at 3 p.m. The captains have nominated their doubles team, and for Ukraine will play Sergei Bubka and Denis Molchanov, and for Belgium, Ruben Bemelmans and Olivier Rocuse. On Sunday, starting with the matches at 1 p.m., the number 1 player will play first, and the match will be between Sergei Stakhovsky and David Goffin, followed by the number 2 players, Ilya Marchenko and Steve Darcis. At the end, I would like to remind that the nomination for the matches that will be played on Saturday and Sunday may be changed by the team captains. With that, we can conclude the draw ceremony of the Davis Cup by BNP Paribas. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we will take some official pictures, and after that the Ukrainian team will stay for their press conference, and the Belgian team is welcome in the hall for some one-to-one interviews, and then after the conclusion of the press conference of the Ukrainian team, we will swap so that the Belgian team will be here for the official press conference, and if the journalists would like, we'll have interviews with the Ukrainian players or captain in the hall. Thank you for attention, and now for the pictures. The first official picture will be the first singles players on Friday.